Hello, Barry at GotAUkulele.com. Another instrument review for you. A new brand to GotAUkulele. Not a new brand to me. I've seen these about quite a bit. The brand is called Ashbury. Available in the UK and Europe. I mainly see these in Hobgoblin music stores, but they do appear in other places as well. This is a concert scale model of theirs from their Pacific series. It is the AU50. Ashbury concert ukulele. Quite a nice thing actually. Unadorned, very traditional looking in construction. Double bout shape with quite a fat lower bout, which I really quite like. And this wood is sapele, part of the mahogany family from Africa. It's all solid. Solid top, solid back, solid sides. That top is a single piece by the look of it. The back possibly, oh no, actually a couple of pieces, and yes it is, and the back is a couple of pieces too. You can see the book matching, sides with a little join down here, which looks a bit odd actually, but it's nice. No binding, no soundhole rosette, nothing fancy at all, like I like them. We've got a rosewood slotted saddle there with a buffalo bone saddle piece in the bridge, rosewood bridge mounting I mean, and it's pretty nice looking inside, nice and tidy. It's not notched kerfing, so it's done on the cheaper end, but it's pretty tidy, no problems at all. We've got a three-piece mahogany neck with a join here and a join up at the top, topped with a quite pale rosewood fingerboard, but it's all right, flat fingerboard. We've got position markers in pearloid dots facing out and also on the side. Good news. We've got a buffalo bone nut and a fairly generic headstock. That logo there is screen printed on, and actually screen printed on quite a bit roughly actually. I think that's probably the first letdown. Silver paint. There we are. We've got open gear tuners which are branded Ashbury on the back, and super gut strings. It also comes with this padded gig bag with a funky red interior. Really good gig bag actually. These are made in luthier made in Vietnam, so handmade in Vietnam for Ashbury. They're not generic Chinese factory instruments, and when you find out that this is solid sapele, handmade, and it comes with the gig bag for £129, that is a pretty decent price, I would say. A pretty decent price indeed. Don't know quite how they do that. They also do cheaper models as well, but they're made in Chinese, Indonesian factories. This Pacific series, as they say, is one of their luthier-built instruments. They got some pretty decent endorsees as well, Ashbury. Pete Williams from Dexy's Midnight Runners plays them, as do some other members of the band, the Staves. You know, they're not nobodies, and I like it. I like the simplicity. It's a satin finish. A slightly arched back, nicely put together. The wood is book matched. It's plain, but it's nice. There's a bit of grain showing through the finish. It's tactile. It's pretty light. It's nicely balanced at the 12th. Not neck heavy. Do you know, really, one of the only things I didn't like about it is that logo, which I think is poorly applied. But you know, a logo doesn't make any sound. It is what it is. That's interesting to see the D'Addario tag here. They are GotAUkulele or GotAU Super Nylgut strings. I think that means that D'Addario don't make them, Aquila make them, and then they repackage them for the D'Addario name. They are Aquila Nylguts as far as I can see, with the D'Addario name on them. You know, £129, all solid wood. I've got the tags tangled up in the geared tuners here. Must sort that out. But I quite like it actually. I mean, it's not going to set the world on fire for looks, but I do like that shape. Sound-wise, delicate is the word I would give it. I'll finger pick it first, which is not what I normally do, because it is a delicate sound. clear, decent bit of sustain. What it doesn't have is lots of volume. It's not winning on the projection front. Those strings are clear. Let's try it strummed. It's kind of chimey, but really not a lot of volume at all. Volume isn't everything, and certainly if you're playing at home or you're going to play this into a microphone, it shouldn't be a problem at all. Playing in a group setting, I think I could probably see it getting a little bit lost. It's a really nice, bright, chimey, ringy tone. I do like a bit more punch in a ukulele, particularly a concert, although it's a fairly big bodied concert. I don't think it's the shape of it. I think it's just a little quiet. But you know, that's probably a minor criticism. The Ashbury AU50 concert, all solid wood, made in Vietnam, and available for about 130 quid across the UK and Europe. Yeah, nice instrument. Not the best ukulele I've ever played, but really not a lot wrong with it either. Have a look at these, not bad at all.